You all. Today we are learning the subject of electromagnetic field theory by Professor Sumir Ali. So today we will continue the subject uh, of electromagnetic field theory on the topic of your Maxwell's equation. So we will learn here the introductory part of your the Maxwell's equation. So first of all, we will see how the electromagnetic fields will be created in the space, or you can say what is meant by the electromagnetic. That is nothing but the study of effect of the charges at rest and the motion. That already we have gone through this topic, that is introductory part of the electromagnetics. So we are aware that the charges may be at rest and the charges may be in the motion, and in these two cases what will be the effect. So here the electric as well as the magnetic will be created in the space. So how that will be propagates, okay, that we will see here. So classification will be in the electrostatics, magnetostatics, as well as the time varying, that is with respect to the time period the electric field will be varying. Similarly, if we are talking about the electric and the magnetic field, so definitely the function will be vary in the position of the 3D. So the whatever the x, y, z parameters, or you can say in short the electric as well as the magnetic in the particular direction. So three things are very important, that the electric field, the magnetic field, and in which direction they are propagating. So that is possible with the help of the Maxwell's equations also. So how my field will be created, or how my field will be travel, that you can observe here. Here is the transmitter. So here the transmitter will be at one side transmitting antenna, and the wave is propagating at the receiving point. There is a what we can say the receiver is there, and these are the waves. Similarly, the Maxwell's equations plays very important role in the electromagnetic fields. So that is in the two forms, available in the two forms, or we can write that equation in the two form. Maxwell's is the scientist name, and the four equations are there in the electric as well as the magnetic field. In the both the Maxwell's equations are present in the integral form as well as the differential form. So here the electromagnetic includes the electrostatic. Already we have seen electromagnetostatics as well as the time varying propagation. So here we will see how Maxwell equation in the integral form and the differential form. Okay, so by the definition point of view, so various equivalent principles consist in the Maxwell equation, which will be replaced, okay, more complicated electric current and the charge distribution, that will be simplified with the help of this Maxwell's. So here we will be able to observe the fundamental laws of your the classical electromagnetic, how the Maxwell's equation can be classified here, okay, and how that electromagnetic waves will be transmitted to the transmission line, and by using the Kirchhoff's laws and other circuitry theory, by applying that we can get the output. So see here, while you're simplifying the numerical related to the Maxwell equation, the fundamental things you need to concentrate. The 4 5 parameters are too important. For electric point of view, the E and the D is too important. That is nothing but electric field intensity, E denoted by E and measured in volt per meter, whereas electric flux density denoted by T and measured in the coulombs per meter square. Similarly, if you're talking about the magnetic field in the Maxwell's, then that time the H, that is the magnetic field intensity, denoted by H and the measured in the ampere per meter. Similarly, the magnetic flux density, that is nothing but the V, and the measured in vapor per meter square. So these are the in the electric, E and the D plays important role, whereas in the magnetic field H and the V plays a very important role. So apart from that, we also need to concentrate up two parameters. One is the permeability, and other is nothing but the permittivity, and that plays an important role in the electric as well as the magnetic field. If you are talking about the electric field, at that time the permittivity is important, that is nothing but the epsilon. And if you're talking about the magnetic field, at that time permeability, that is nothing but the mu. Okay, this is the epsilon, this is the mu. So this is the velocity of the light, you can say. So that time it's a constant 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. But whereas the mu and the epsilon, these two are also constant, and one is in the magnetic field and one is in the electric. Mu is in the magnetic field, whereas epsilon will be in the electric field, and that is a derived value, and which are the constant. Okay, so other one more parameter that is also important, that is nothing but the intrinsic impedance, which is nothing but the eta, and which will be the ratio of the electric as well as the magnetic fields. Similarly, here apart from the E, H, P, D, and epsilon and the mu, the more few more parameters are important. Okay, while the wave will be propagate in the free space, that is nothing but your the conduction current density Jc mp per meter square, Ji that is increased current density, and the charge density. Similarly, in the magnetic field, if you are talking that time Kc, K, and the Qm. Okay, so while we are going to simplify, we need to concentrate all the parameters. So here the few notation already we have studied in the previous, while you are simplifying in the time varying. Okay, because electric is a one, magnetic is a one, and the time varying is also the one. So at the time, with respect to the time period, if you want to focus the electromagnetics at the time, E, H will be the primary responses, whereas what you can say, you are the D, B, JC, KC, likewise, they will be the secondary responses, because E denotes the electric field and H denotes the magnetic field. So these are the major roles. So that's why it's gives the primary responses, whereas the D, B, and other parameter will be considered as a secondary. So relationship between the primary and the secondary will be totally depend upon the which medium you are going to use or which medium is existing, so that the field will be created. Okay, so because already we know the what we can say, the wave will be propagated at a media interface is a lot of, that is a free space, that is a conductor, that is a dielectric. Okay, so you need to pay attention while you are considering the medium. Similarly, these already we have seen in the previous slides, that is a D, B, JC, and the KC. So here the D, which relates how we can relate this D, that is depend upon the electric as well as the magnetic. Similarly, magnetic flux density depend upon the electric and the magnetic fields. JC will be the in, and all in short, you can say, you can conclude all these parameters you can find with the help of E and H, that is nothing but electric and magnetic fields. Similarly, how we can what we can say, find, calculate, and derive that D, B, JC, and the KC. So here we have clearly mentioned the D, that is in the electric flux density is equals to epsilon E, whereas epsilon will be epsilon 0, epsilon R, and the E will be electrical intensity. Similarly, in the magnetic field, magnetic flux density will be equals to mu, and the H already I have explained in the previous slides how that epsilon and the mu plays the important role in the electric and magnetic field. So this way the JC and the KC. So here will the conductivity sigma. Okay, here. So permittivity, permeability, if you are depend upon epsilon 0, epsilon medium. So you need to concentrate epsilon R, mu R. Otherwise, you need to take a constant value epsilon 0 and mu 0. Okay. So if you are considering the air as a medium, so that time epsilon R, mu R will be equals to treated as a 1. So similarly, the electric conductivity and the magnetic conductivity is mentioned sigma. That is the conductivity in the electric and magnetic fields. So here the total four Maxwell's equations are mentioned. Okay, so that is nothing but Maxwell first equation is nothing but del cross H is equals to J plus dou D by dou T with respect to the time varying or time t. Similarly, second Maxwell's equation will be in the electric, that is a del cross E is equals to minus dou B by dou T. The Maxwell's third equation will be on the what we can say, the Gaussian term. Okay, Gaussian law or Gaussian theorem, that is the integral of closed surface of d dot ds will be integral of del dot d dv, where del dot d is equals to rho v, that will be ultimate q. So already we know del is denoted by dou term differential form, and the last Maxwell's fourth equation, so that is in the magnetic field, integral of closed surface of P dot ds is equals to 0. In the previous case, that was related to the electric field. Okay, so here the delta shows the dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z, depending if you are concentrating the rectangular or the Cartesian field. So here all the Maxwell equation in the steady state, you can say that is in the point form as well as the in the integral form. Point form del dot of, okay, point. So here we are interested in the dot product as well as the cross products. Okay, similarly in the integral form is mentioned here. Okay, in the electric as well as the magnetic field. So these D term is in the electric, B term is the magnetic. Again the E term is the electric and the H term is in the magnetic field. Similarly here the dot and the cross products in the point as well as the integral form. Similarly, while you are concentrating with respect to the time period of electric and magnetic field, you need to pay attention. Wherever the electric as well as the magnetic fields are there, we are interested in the time domain. So here minus dou v by dou t is, in short, you can say dou term with respect to the time period we need to focus because we are interested in the time value. So in way we have studied today the Maxwell's introductory part along with your the Maxwell's equations. Okay, few basic concepts related to the Maxwell's equation in the electromagnetic field theory. We will see you in the next section and with a new topic. Thank you so much.